So this is not what we expected because we expected the increased third wave is actually mid of April, basically from the imported cases. Jadi sekarang ni dari segi kuarantin, bila mereka kembali di lampakan terbang, kita akan melaksanakan saringan. Mereka yang ada suhu, contohnya the thermal scan didapati positif, kita akan asingkan. Terus kita akan melaksanakan ujian swab dan sebagainya. Mereka yang negatif akan ditempatkan di pusat kuarantin. Dan setakat ni kita dah buka 446 pusat kuarantin. Dan kita telah tempatkan sebelum ni pun kita ada 4,000 lebih mereka yang dikuarantinkan, termasuk 2,100 jemaah tabligh yang telah dikuarantinkan untuk tempoh 14 hari. Dan bila dikuarantin, mereka tak sepatutnya bercampur dengan orang lain. Mereka dikurung ataupun dikuarantin dalam bilik masing-masing. Makanan akan diberikan ke bilik masing-masing, akan dihantar ke bilik masing-masing. Jadi tak ada pergaulan bebas antara mereka. Mengenai warga negara Malaysia yang transit ke Sabah dan Sarawak, for example. So they have a choice. Basically if they are transit, then they have to go back to Sabah and Sarawak and then quarantine there 14 days. So only for Sabah and Sarawak, they have to transit and goes back to Sabah, Kuching and KK, and then they'll be quarantined for 14 days. Otherwise, they'll be quarantined for 28 days. 14 days here and then go back to Kuching and then for another 14 days. So there's only 14 days. That is, we allowed them to transit in KLIA back to Sabah and Sarawak, and they'll be quarantined there for 14 days. But for the rest, they have to be quarantined here in Semenanjung. But for the slight increase to 218, normally we get about 140. This is because of our enhanced MCO. Once we are doing the enhanced MCO, we are screening the whole community in kampung. For example, in kampung Sungai Lui, there's 5 kampung Melayu and 2 kampung orang asli. And there's also Tafiz school in that area. So now, because we are doing the screening, we managed to pick up 41 Tafiz students in that area, and as well as in Tafiz student in Sri Petaling, and both 41 cases been detected positive and admitted to the hospital. And that's the reason why we are doing active case detection, meaning we trace them, we test them, we isolate, as well as we treat them.